Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Omar. Welcome to Orpic. As a reputed and professional producer of petroleum and petrochemical products, we put safety and environment first. Attention to health, safety, and the environment, and compliance to applicable laws is critical to our business philosophy. For your own safety, please listen carefully to the information in the upcoming videos, as there will be a test after the screening. Thank you. As per Orpic regulations, this course is a prerequisite before you carry out any kind of work in the plant or non-plant areas. Plant area visits are allowed after successful completion of this HSE induction course. In refineries and the petroleum industry, there are some common identified hazards such as fire, gas leaks, chemicals, high noise, high temperature, and working at heights. To visit Orpic, you should have an appointment from an authorized person from Orpic. The access badge shall be used to enter the plant and must be visible at all times. You will be given Orpic HSE guidelines. Read them carefully before entering Orpic premises. You have to register your name and other details in the visitor logbook at the admin buildings and the main control buildings. Attention! Cameras are surveying the entire plant. General safety rules. All workers must wear personal protective equipment at all times in operational areas. Hard hat, safety glasses, uniform, long sleeve jacket 100% cotton, long pants 100% cotton, safety footwear. Awesome! Now you are ready to work. Talking on the phone while you're in the process area is strictly forbidden. Any non-intrinsically safe IS equipment is only allowed with written prior approval. Cameras are allowed under the proper permission. Smoking is not allowed in the process area. All vehicles and motors inside the operational area shall be diesel engine and fitted with a spark arrestor. Only authorized vehicles are to enter the process areas. Never park or leave your vehicles unattended in front of fire and safety emergency equipment, and do not obstruct the access of emergency vehicles. Leave the key in the ignition. Any vehicle entering into the process area requires hot work permit and gas testing. Strictly obey the speed limits and adhere to the traffic signs. All work commencement requires a valid permit to work and adhere to HSE signboards. Hazard identification and toolbox talk should be carried out prior to starting any job. If in doubt, consult your immediate supervisor. Working shall stop in open areas exposed to direct sunlight during high temperatures from 12:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. throughout June, July, and August every year. Ensure sufficient water is consumed on a regular basis. All generated waste is to be segregated and disposed of in an appropriate designated area as applicable. Hazardous waste shall be handled carefully and notify environment departments for disposal consignment note. Non-hazardous waste shall be disposed of in appropriate color-coded skips. All chemical containers should be labeled and marked with contained materials. All chemicals should be accompanied with MSDS. Action in case of discovering an emergency. You must report immediately using an emergency call point, your radio, or by telephone. In case of an emergency, stop work immediately. Do not use a motor vehicle to evacuate. Vehicle movements shall be stopped except for the emergency response vehicles. Proceed walking 90 degrees across the wind direction to the nearest assembly point without stopping for any reason. Wait at the assembly point for any further instructions as to the next course of action. The all-clear alarm will be sounded and followed by the all-safe announcement. It's safe to go back to work. All the permits to work need to be revalidated to resume work. You need to notify your supervisor if you have left the plant before or during the emergency so that the number of people who are still in the plant is known. Report it to the emergency response team, who will properly evacuate that person to the clinic. The emergency response team will attend and act on all emergency situations. 12 Orpic safety rules. Wearing basic PPE, helmet, safety glasses, coveralls, and safety shoes is compulsory when entering the process units. Obtain a valid permit to work (PTW) whenever required for the task at hand. Conduct gas tests whenever required. Verify isolation before work begins and use special life-protecting equipment. Obtain authorization before entering a confined space. Obtain authorization before overriding or disabling safety critical equipment. Use fall prevention equipment when working at heights. Do not walk under a suspended load. Do not light up cigarettes or pipes in non-smoking areas. Do not drive or work under the effect of drugs or alcohol. While driving, do not use a mobile phone and do not exceed speed limits. Wear seatbelts when in a moving vehicle. Failure to follow these rules will result in disciplinary consequences. Thank you for watching the induction film. Now, let's complete the assessment to check if you are paying attention. Asim, good luck on the test. If you achieve more than 80%, you pass, and then you can enter our Orpic plants. If you achieve less than 80%, then you are required to watch this induction film again and redo the tests again. Thank you for visiting Orpic. We put safety and environment first. Have a safe day.